you're just being redirected. All these crazy things that just keep happening that are like, how on earth could this be happening? You know, how on earth could another thing be going wrong? It's not going wrong. It's going exactly the way that it's meant to. And so I don't think that there's ever any mistakes, you know, like if the universe, the gravitational pull was like 1% different, we would all like collapse into a little ball of nothingness. Like everything is perfect and divine and happening the way that it's meant to, based off of your energy and what's going on in your field and what is best to support you in your soul's journey here on earth. And this morning I woke up, I was like, all right, I'm gonna brush my teeth. My mom and I are here in my van. Battery's completely dead. I don't know how to charge it. So I have to go figure that out. And it's brand new, so I have to like see if someone can jump it, but it's a leisure battery, not like the battery that powers the van, but powers the conversion. So no running water, no lights. And then I was like filling my cup of water to brush my teeth and like do like a camping style brushing your teeth. And then I spilt it everywhere. I'm like, all right, start to the morning. It's all good. And then I went to go pick up Arlo's number 2, and the bag had a hole in it. So you can imagine what that was like. And then I was gonna go make coffee, which is like my thing in the morning. And then the propane ran out. So the only thing that was really working was the propane, which powers the fridge, and at least you can cook. So no more propane, no battery, no running water. And what was the other thing that happened? I forget, but it was just like thing after thing after thing. And when these things happen, it can be so easy to be like, damn it, it's a horrible day, things are going wrong, and it's gonna be one of those days. Or, also, this is important for you to see. Arlo, that's so cool. And so you can either freak out about it and make it worse, but all you can do is control how you respond to things. And so I decided, I was like, this is just funny. Like, it's just funny how this is all happening, and like, whatever, like things are like breaking up right now, like they're shaking up, and all so that this can redirect my path. And so when you start to notice things kind of being uncomfortable or odd, or just like, what the heck, like this isn't easy, this isn't what I planned for, that means something big is happening. That means a shift is coming, and that means you're just like, you're like on one train track and your life is like, we gotta get on the next. And it's kind of like a little rugged transition, I don't know how to explain it, to the next track. And so things are naturally going to break. Also, we have Mercury retrograde right now, so that would make so much sense why all this is happening too. But it's your opportunity as well to prove what you're going to be like in this new timeline, in this new earth energy. Are you going to choose negativity? Are you going to choose attachment to, you know, how things aren't going your way, to control? Or are you going to stop trying to control everything and just let it be what it is, and just let it redirect your life? Let it be something that is made for you rather than against you. And so when you are able to let go of attachment of what's happening and just let everything be as it is, you know, maybe there's conflict in your life. Like I talked about yesterday, there was some conflict in my life that was coming up on Easter and the past few days. And I was like, you know, I can either like choose to be like, why don't you understand my side? Or I can look at it like, I'm in control, in the sense that I'm controlling how I'm feeling. I never need anybody else to understand. I never need anybody else to apologize. I never need anybody else to do anything. It's nice, but what I can have for myself, or to choose for myself, is to choose peace, to choose love and acceptance. Accept that maybe somebody is incapable of seeing your side. Accept that maybe, you know, you're never going to have the type of relationship that you want with somebody, and that's okay. Accept just all that it is. Accept that we are still one. Even if someone came to this life and they are incapable of understanding, incapable of feeling emotions, seeing your side, incapable of whatever it is, that they are still the same infinite consciousness that you are. We are the same one infinite creator. We all come from God, right? We are all an expression of God. And so when you can look at them as their truth, it's really easy to forgive them because that's not them. The human form that they're in is not the truth of who they are. And for some reason, that experience, that person, those things are happening in your perceived reality for you right now. So what is it? Where can you let go of attachment? I was feeling so much attachment in that moment with that conflict. I was like, I just can't believe you don't understand. But then I was like, oh yeah, let go. Like, accept it for what it is. Love them for who they are. Love them for their human experience, because it's not actually the truth of who they are. It's just what they're experiencing, and somehow this is for me too. This is all for me. The no battery, the no propane, and then I also found mold under the bed. And so if you know my story, you know that I got really sick from mold. Also, they're doing a lot of construction here at this campsite in France, in the south of France. And I found mold, and so I got really sick from mold. I spent years and years and years and years healing from it, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it triggered Lyme disease. So there's a lot of stuff with it. So when I found that, I did have a few cries, a few tears dropped, and I was like, okay, all this is happening. And the message that I kept seeing online, and random people were sending it to me, it was just the same message. It's all about redirection. And I don't know if that means like sell the van and go do something else with my life, or if it means something else, some other kind of redirection. But I'm just riding the wave, because if I tried to latch on to all the things happening right now, I would lose my mind. And so that's, I think, where all the suffering comes from, is when we're trying to control everything going on. We're trying to control all the things that are not right. But what if you just let go and accept them? I know that's like one of the hardest things to wrap our human mind around, but acceptance is actually the thing that alchemizes pretty much everything. So like when we recognize a part of ourselves, you know, if we look at, like, I haven't really dove deep into internal family systems yet, or like parts work yet, but I understand the concept a little bit. So we have our parts. Like, a part of us might feel lack, a part of us might feel unworthy, a part of us might feel that we have to work really hard to be accepted. And if we can love and accept those parts of ourselves as parts of ourselves, then we kind of heal from it. And that part maybe doesn't have as much power over our perceived reality anymore. Maybe by acceptance, we aren't manifesting things that bring up that frequency, that part of ourselves anymore. So love and acceptance is what alchemizes everything. You can just love and accept how funny it is that your van doesn't have anything to be operating, and you're in this tiny space with your mom who doesn't love van life very much, and then you find mold and it's just like chaos. If you can just love and accept it all as the human experience, you move to a new timeline. You move to the new earth energy, to 5D. So that's the message. I hope that you like this one. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new here. Leave a comment if you feel called to do so. If you want to work with me one-on-one, I do have a few options linked below, and I would love to work with you. If you have any questions, it's araya@gmail.com. And so I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.